into a warming welcome at Turf Moor, the impregnable Burnley fortress this season, where only 4 opposition players have managed even to score a goal. Maybe it's another of those yardstick nights for Sunderland. Burnley with this quite extraordinary defensive record that ranks amongst the very best in Football League history. And if they concede only another 9 goals in the 20 games remaining, they're probably going to win the league, aren't they? The players will gather around the centre circle. Burnley taking this opportunity to pay warm tribute to those with a deep connection with the club who were lost to us during the year of 2024. This is Anthony, beautifully found. And able to break through the challenge of Sirkin, surprisingly, as much to himself as anybody else.
Well, what a ball to Jadon Anthony that was. Absolutely pinged it.
It's a bit of a crowd scene. Every Sunderland player inside the penalty area. Ooh, and the little flick from Foster.
Well, we've seen them be creative. We've seen Scott Parker teams be creative. Remember them scoring from kickoff in one game at Craven Cottage. Very good movement. Can't quite wrap his foot around it.
Well, there's a contribution of Anthony, and Brownhill has set it in motion here. It's Foster. It's Anthony. And it's a fine save by Patterson. An attack of real menace.
It's brilliant, and Lyle Foster, he plays this perfectly. The movement from Fleming takes the defence away. Anthony's there, it's nothing wrong with a strike. And we've been speaking about James Trafford at the other end. But by the way, that's one of the division's best in goal for Sunderland as well. Outstanding.
Egan Riley now to Roberts. Anthony. Cullen. It's got Brownhill in the wide area. Anthony's got a free kick.
They started the game super brightly, didn't they? But he hasn't really seen an awful lot of the ball in the last 10-15 minutes or so. Just draws that little lunge from Le Fée.
Variation on the theme, pulled back for Brownhill, kept everybody guessing, and finally hooked away by Rigg. Brownhill though stealing a march here, and Patterson able to gratefully grab it.
Well, 2 really good situations, quick succession. The set piece was inventive, and then the slip gives Josh Brownhill the opportunity, but Patterson reads it well. It's going to be interesting, isn't it, to see how the start of this second half goes. Is it going to be that Sunderland can continue where they left off, and they've grown into the game in the second part of that first half, been given enough encouragement?
Now it's sort of what you'd call a genuine end product.
I think you described it perfectly. This game has been full of promising situations.
Humphreys in another. Will it be teed up here for Zian Fleming? Now that was a chance. And the majority bewildered that he didn't take advantage of it.
I think his mistake is that he goes for all-out power. And I think he can caress this and guide it one way or another. It's a brilliant header. I think it's Brownhill. And he goes with the front of his foot. And it's much, much harder technique to go with the front of your foot when it's coming across you.
Whether it will be one to regret remains to be seen, but certainly Sunderland have been let off lightly there. And Wilson Isidor might be in for a Sunderland chance here! Oh! Well, I thought I was about to acclaim a quite brilliant goal, but as it is, it's another very near thing.
Well, it's 0-0, but it's 1-1 in the second half, isn't it, in terms of should be. And he just doesn't hit the target. It's the outside of the post. Again, he's gone for all-out power. But if you do that, you have to hit the target.
Laurent's overrun it. And then wins it back from Wilson Isidor, who's stayed down. Anthony on for Roberts. Humphreys arriving at the back, he might get there first. Hooked away by Rigg. Isidor still down. Sunderland playing effectively with 10.
Well, hang on a minute.
Oh, and a chance potentially for Fleming, who goes down.
No.
Referee not interested at all.
This is controversial. I mean, Sunderland players are the referee because he stopped the game for Connor Roberts, but he hasn't stopped the game for Wilson Isidor. That's the complaint that Sunderland have. Tell you what, had this found the back of the net, it would be controversial. And it's 0-9 into the back of Fleming. The referee very quickly waved it away. Kind of understand why. There's not enough, really.
Ballard. Hume. Patrick Roberts. The flick towards Mayenda. The duel on with Humphreys. And a duel won. Mayenda through to Wilson Isidor, who was clipped. And the referee points to the penalty spot. It was a fine margin.
Brilliant from Mayenda. This is why he's been saved. Times his run to perfection, Isidor. We saw that for the goal against Portsmouth. Now, is that inside or outside? Because this is a tight call. Oh, it looks outside, doesn't it? Looks outside. It all happens at such speed. Trafford is keeping him waiting for as long as he dares. He's just took a glove off James Trafford deliberately.
Well,
yeah,
it's always a psychological battle as much as anything this.
Of course it is.
And Isidor's fortitude being tested to the limit here.
Yeah. Probably should have walked away, Wilson Isidor. He's had the ball on the spot for a very long time.
Wilson Isidor with a really weighty responsibility here. Oh, and Trafford to deny him. And the long, long wait has paid off for the goalkeeper at least.
You could argue justice has been done because it should never have been a penalty in the first place. So all the defenders now, they're going to James Trafford. They love that, and he played his part, didn't he? And Trafford just reacts brilliantly, because it is hit with a lot of pace. But as I say, has karma just played a little role there?
Come out to 09. Hume. Neatly done by Roberts. Hume delivers the cross. Oh, chaos reigns! And Mayenda does not take the chance. Oh, well, well, well.
Well, it's clearly blocked because it's been given as a corner. I mean, brilliant play again. Link up between Roberts and Hume. It falls for Mayenda. Is that saved by Trafford? If it is, it's an incredible save, is it? Ah, it's Egan Riley. Outstanding defending. CJ Egan Riley hangs a leg out and saves a likely goal.
Excellent work by Isidor. Le Fée circling outside. And the challenge and a header of unorthodox variety by Sonner. What's he given here?
I'm not sure what he's given. What has he given? We still don't know.
Well, the Burnley player's appealing as though he's given a penalty here.
Well, he hasn't given a penalty for that, surely.
Oh, Trafford has done it again! And again, Burnley will feel justice has been done. Extraordinary from the goalkeeper.
Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Again, it goes for power, hard and low, and again, it's not in the corner. I mean, it's a huge leap of faith for for Sunderland to allow Wilson Isidor, having missed one, to take what would have been, without doubt, the winning strike.
And Burnley greets a goalless draw at home with great relief. Wilson Isidor, twice denied from the spot. The delaying tactics, the dark arts, and then the strong hands from Burnley's goalkeeper, who takes the plaudits of his colleagues. It must be said that from this vantage point, neither penalty looked in any way a justified award, and in that sense justice has been done. Burnley had some great situations during the course of the match, let's not forget that, particularly in the first half. Few possibly would have predicted a goalless draw tonight, but that is what we've got. That is the reward for Burnley and Sunderland. Perhaps the most satisfied tonight will be Leeds United and Sheffield United. The final score at Turf Moor, Burnley 0, Sunderland 0.